my daughters like to play hobby horses. So here's horse number 1, and it's tack. They asked me to build them a jump, so I grabbed the wood I had in the garage. It's basically 2 6-inch by 12-inch pieces of plywood and 2 2x3s. This is an 8-foot 2x3 cut in half. And then I drilled holes every 6 inches on both of them, and you can slide the pipe through and you can adjust it up as high as you want, all the way up to 3 feet. I built it with me out there, and then I realized my daughters are only 4 feet and they can't jump that high. So this is about as high. So we moved from this, and they said this has splinters, they don't want it. So I made regular PVC ones, but they're not adjustable. So this one I put 90s up here. This one I put a T so we could add another one if we wanted to make it higher. And then I had an even better idea. So I went back to Home Depot and I found out that 1/2-inch PVC fits perfectly inside of Schedule 80 3/4-inch PVC. So we built, hold that bottom of that. So we built this part, and then we built this part, and you put a hair tie on this or any sort of rubber band to keep it where it goes.
Make sure to
and slide it in there. You get it with the same height. And then if you want it lower, 3 times, and then you can lower it down, or you can raise it back up so it's adjustable to whatever height they want to jump. There you go.
And I think this is our favorite jump.
So this one cost about $12 to make. That one cost about $12 to make. This one, I think the 2x3 was $3, plywood I had in the garage, and this is about $4. So this one's only $7 to make. So you can make these for pretty darn cheap. Next part of the video is going to show you where to cut, what you need, what fittings, and we'll show you how to build one. Okay, so this is going to be one of the adjustable hobby horse jumps made out of PVC. So I have a 1/2-inch piece cut to 4 feet, 48 inches. I've got 2 of the 1/2-inch pieces cut to 16 inches, 2 of the 3/4-inch pieces cut to 16 inches, and then 4 of the 3/4-inch pieces that are cut 8 inches. I have 2 3/4-inch tees, 2 hair ties, 2 1/2-inch 90 degrees, and then 2 of the 3/4-inch couplers. And then this is a whole one, and then I cut one in half. So I'm going to cut this one in half as well, and we'll show you how those go together. One very important note on the adjustable ones: there are 2 types of PVC pipe. There's Schedule 40. So these are both 3/4-inch pipe. That's 1/2-inch pipe. This is Schedule 40, very thick. It's for higher pressure. This is what used to be called Schedule 80. Now it's just measured by PSI. And the outer diameter is going to be the same on both. The inner diameter on that one is bigger. So this is 1/2-inch pipe. Does not fit inside of that. Slides right inside of that. So that is how we use it adjustable. So when you go to buy your pipe at Home Depot or Lowe's, make sure you get the 3/4-inch pipe with a thinner sidewalls, not Schedule 40. If you're replumbing your house, absolutely go with Schedule 40. And now my 9-year-old will show you how to build one of these in under 6 minutes.
I do this, put that on.
Okay.
And then you put it on the other side.
Great.
And then you take one of these,
The 1/2-inch.
the 1/2-inch.
Yep. And these are cut 16 inches long. It all depends on how big you want your jump. So we've made some that were 8 inches, some that were 12, one that was 18, and that got really tall. So I think this is a good.
Short ones, long, tall ones, and very short. And
Yep.
medium. And I'm just gonna put it in there.
Okay. And then what?
Like that. And then I'm gonna keep this side, so that. And then I'm gonna take another one of them.
Yep.
Another one and a half.
So this is going to be the top part of the jump that slides into the base. Okay, so you've got them ready. Now what do you do?
I'm just gonna make sure they're even before I hammer them into each other. Okay, there we
Okay.
go.
And we are not using PVC glue. We could, but we're just hammering them together. They hold pretty well.
I take out.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll stand right here. Okay.
And
Great job. That just gets everything seated in there. Now you.
then
Okay.
put it
Are you going to do the other side too? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And then put it like that. And then turn it like that. So you can hammer it.
Okay, that's in there.
Then you do the same to the other side.
Okay. All right. Now what?
Okay, now
So that's the top part.
the top part. Next, you come back over here.
Now you're using your 3/4-inch tees, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the long part goes in the top.
And then you take this.
Yep.
And then you place the longer part in the top.
Yep.
And then take 2 of these.
Yep.
The shorter ones, I'm not sure.
Those are 8 inches.
They're 8 inches.
But really, just whatever pipe you have left over, cut it in half, and that's what you've got.
Yeah. And
I think we made some that were 6 inches, some that were 5, but yes.
And then you put these on the side.
Okay.
I'm going to save that for later, though.
Okay, now you're gonna make another one.
And then you do the same for another one.
Okay.
And then you can't forget this dirty stuff.
Yeah, so once you put it on one, show me how stable it is compared to the other one before you hammer it, okay?
Yeah.
So put that. Now put it like it's gonna be sitting, like that, yep. So turn them so they're facing that way. Now put them on the ground. Now rock the one on that side back and forth. No, this way. Back, like you're trying to knock it over. It's pretty stable. Once you smash it together, now do that one. Well, you're just being crazy. Okay, hit that one together. Awesome.
You want to try to hit it until it's just like maybe a centimeter or a bit
It's
taller.
seated all the way down there. Yep, exactly. Now you hit.
Then you've got to make sure the other side's the same.
Yep.
Even if it is on the other side, you still want to make sure the height is in it.
Yep, good job.
That's fine.
And then if that happens to you, then you got to just
Put it back
it
in.
and then hammer it.
So now that you have it in there, look how stable it is this way. It doesn't rock very much. Well, the floor is also not totally flat. But the other one,
Yeah, it's just-
without the little feet on it, it rocks back and forth. So, all right, put that one together now. Okay.
Okay, now I'm
Alright.
gonna move this.
Okay.
Make sure not to hit your hand.
Yes.
I am professional.
Okay, I think you got it. You gonna tap that side a couple times just to be good? Okay, good job. Now,
Now the top.
yep. And then you only have one part left to do. Okay. Now,
And now you gotta come back up to the.
did you hit these? Yeah. So now, so these are what make it adjustable, right?
Yeah. And then you kind of wrap it around.
Yeah, and we found that you have to do 3 twists. 2 wasn't enough, but whatever hair ties you guys have might be different. So, and then show how easy that slides up and down. Perfect. Okay, thanks. Good job.
And then you just do that same thing to the other side again.
Lift it up a little higher so you don't have to. There you go. Okay, now put the whole thing together for us and show us an adjustment on it.
Yep. Next you take these legs.
Okay.
These are so it doesn't just go like flop when you put it like that and then.
Yeah.
That's what happens if you don't have legs.
Yes, and it wouldn't be adjustable. So, okay, now slide it in there and you don't hit my car.
Yeah.
That's the most important part about building these is.
Don't hit your mom or dad's car.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got one in.
Yeah. Pretty stable.
Pretty stable.
You need,
You could stop there, but it wouldn't be adjustable if you stopped there.
Yeah. Then it would just be like.
Yep. Okay.
Then you gotta kind of make it like well.
All right, and now, yeah, so they do slide around, but all right, so they're all set.
If you don't have these on the
Yeah, the other thing you could do is you could put a 90 on there and run another piece of pipe across, but then you just use more pipe, and once you put it out in the grass, it doesn't go anywhere. So now show me an adjustment.
Okay.
Make it like halfway up,
Okay, halfway. So I
or right there. That's perfect. So just, yep, that's perfect, right there.
slide the rubber band like that.
Okay, that seems about right. Good to go. That's all adjusted.
It's up to my waist.
Yep.
Or up to my thigh.
Now show me how you have to carry it if you're gonna take it somewhere.
If you're gonna take it somewhere, put it on. This is optional, but you can put it on the smallest adjustment, and then take it off the leg so they don't fall off. And
Slap someone in the face.
there's a lot of wind.
Yes, and then you just carry the top bar, and then you carry the 2 pieces. And what's the most important part?
Oh yeah, don't hit dad's car.
Good job. Okay, so the most important thing we learned during that last section was
Don't hit your dad's car. Also, don't hit your mom's car.
You're crazy. Okay, so this is us building a couple more in super fast motion so that we could set them up on the driveway and get a hobby horse course going. We also used a couple Lowe's buckets as, what are they called? Barrels? Yep. So we had a blast out there and you'll get to see them running through the course.
Yep.
I've been informed that before we can actually run on the course, we have to...
Decorate.
That's right. So we went to town and got them looking like actual horse jumps. All right. With a $5 roll of red duct tape and a $3 roll of blue painter's tape, we decorated them up, and then I made a candy cane one. So we're ready to go jumping. Rolling. We'll do it again, but I'll follow you with the camera really close. So we gotta fix this last jump. The horse broke the last jump. Oh, that horse is crazy. Okay. Point of view.
You're behind me.
Oh. Point of view. 3, 2, 1, go. New course record. Coming out of the stables, rider Alexandra and horse Loki. Hunter style racing. We have 5 jumps and 3 barrels. On your mark.
Show them the course first.
Oh, I'm sorry. The course. We start with a low jump with a little bit downhill, another low jump, and then kind of a higher jump. And then we got, oh, the horse flung a shoe.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. Okay. Well, anyway, and then it goes to 1 barrel, 2 barrels, high jump, another barrel with a runoff in case they fall. And then finally, she just took out a barrel, finally, to the last hurdle and the finish line. Okay, so go back to your starting line. From the stables, we have rider Alexandra and horse Loki for a hunter-style jumping and barrel course. Riders, are you ready?
Yes.
On your mark, get set, go! First jump, second jump, right, third jump, first barrel, second barrel all the way around, into the fourth jump. Oh, final barrel, sprint to the finish in the last jump. Oh my gosh, it's a brand new record. Alexandra has the course record at a little bit of time. We'll guess 28 seconds and 2/100ths of a second.
This is my first time.
First time. Okay, what do you think?
Good.
Best course ever? Okay. From the stables, horse Milo, rider Avery. Rider, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, on your mark, get set, go! And she's off. Over the first jump, over the second jump, over the third jump, around the first barrel, makes a hard turn, around the second barrel. Ooh, look at her dig in for the fourth jump. And the last barrel, she doesn't use the runoff. Final sprint, over the last jump, in the finish. Woo! Woo! And the crowd goes wild, and she gives you an extra jump. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed the video. Here's a list of all the pieces and parts we used and the totals. So for the big one, it was just under $15. If you make them a little bit smaller, you can get them for under $10 each, which is pretty amazing because on Etsy they sell for like $100. I went on to Lowe's, got pictures of each of the things. There's the 1/2-inch pipe, there's the 1/2-inch 90-degree sleeves, there is the 3/4 inch, that's the 200 psi, those are the 2 sleeves, and those are the tees that we're going to use. And then if you wanted to use these caps instead of those sleeves cut in half, you could do that. Cost another $1 or so. There's a pipe cutter, or you could use a hacksaw. And then here's a rubber mallet, or you could hit it with a rock or a piece of wood. Thanks for watching. Bye. And don't hit Dad's car.